Hi there. I'm a new face that you've probably never seen before, and you may never see again, to be honest. Depends on how the algorithms work. Shut up, phone. Depends on how the algorithms work, and obviously if you like follow or subscribe or whatever the hell it's called on whatever platform you're seeing this on. But today I'm going to start a journey. I'm gonna try something new that I don't think has been done before. Um, but the idea that I had last night was to make some sort of video journal, I guess, where I talk about or I highlight something that either happened during that specific day, or maybe it's something I remembered from X amount of time ago, or maybe it's something that I'm worried about for the future. Um, to record myself talking about it and to upload it, whether it's on Instagram, TikTok, if that's still a thing in the US in the next 30, 40, 50 days, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, wherever, basically. And if it gains traction, it gains traction. But the idea that I have, I'm breathing heavily because I it doesn't feel normal to talk to a camera yet right now. But the idea is to put something into the atmosphere, to create something that I can look back at in 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, 3 years, maybe even 3 decades, depending on how long it stays up or how much I put into this project. But to have something that I can look back at and say, yeah, that was a good moment, or that was a good day, or yeah, that was something to worry about, but you got past it. Um, so like, I don't know. The example I can think of right now is like, my brain completely blanked. It's gonna be a lot of pressure too, because like I don't know if it's going to be something I do every single day. I have really, really bad ADHD, so I can start talking about I went to an apple orchard and picked apples, and then suddenly I'm talking about a butterfly that landed on my windshield when I was driving. But that's kind of the idea, and I think it will help or it will provide something that people can see that maybe they can relate to. So, like, maybe because when you think content creation, you kind of think of people like Mr. Beast, kind of think of people like Speed. You think of maybe the Kardashians. You think of maybe Pokimane, but you think of big names. You think of people that almost don't seem like people, like Markiplier or like Ryan Reynolds. You think of these really big names, and they're living such a different life than you or I just scrolling by on our phones. That's also something I want to try and cut back on is to not spend so much time consuming and to instead spend time creating. But the idea I kind of have, what I kind of want to provide is to be another human. And who knows, maybe this blows up and it's a wonderful idea and I become a big name. But that's not why I'm doing it. I'm doing it to present a story to you day to day or week to week or every other day to every other day. But I'm here to present a story of something that happened to me that maybe you can relate to. Because maybe my mom died today and this gives me an outlet to talk about it for a little bit if it's something I can talk about at that time, and maybe it's something that you can relate to, or maybe I learned how to rollerblade. I don't know how to rollerblade, or maybe I learned how to jet ski or how to go snowboarding, and that's something that you're interested in, and you're like, hey, I kind of want to try snowboarding, but I don't know what that's like. Maybe it randomly pops up on your feed and you see it. That's kind of what I want to provide. I want to provide something relatable. And it's going to take a while for me to reach every possible niche in existence, but it's something I want to at least try, something I want to at least do. Um, so a lot of this is going to be consistency and sitting down in front of a camera and saying, "Hey, I need to talk for 5 minutes." Maybe it's a 15-minute rant. I can rant. I can yap. That's for sure. This is already Where's the timer? This has already been 6 minutes, 5.5 minutes, and I didn't even know that. Um, I kind of hit record and figured I would just let it go and see what happens. That's the idea. That's the journey I want to start. It's the journey I want to go on. And maybe you hear from me tomorrow, or maybe you hear from me 3 weeks from now. But the idea is that you hear from me again. That's the idea. I hope you enjoy, and I hope you join.